From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. MLB The Show with a good one. About to get started here. And on the mound now, Blake Snell.
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener. Not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
Edman hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Trey Turner. That one fouled off. One out, base is empty. At 6, that pitch is in for a strike.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings through it for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Mike Trout, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Missed 96 with that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Foul ball still 0-2. The pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Digging in, Shohei Ohtani. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
That one ripped right center field. And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at-bat. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over, and just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
On the ground to the left, and that one finds its way through. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And that is out of play. Ground ball could be 2. Off balance, there's 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez batting in the cleanup spot, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. Now 1-0. Missed.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nice.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Joe Adell. Hauls it in for the out. Jorge Soler up at the plate. And a foul ball.
Blake Snell on the mound today, and everyone knows he's got a great shoe collection, but his trophy cabinet's pretty full as well. He's won multiple Cy Young awards, one in the American League with the Rays and another in the National League with the Padres.
One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And here comes Alec Bohm. And it stays fair.
Wastes no time there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do.
He's out. Take the force out, and that is Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Just
Off the plate, ball one.
outside edge, ball one. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Roll picked
Safe.
out of the dirt, but he's safe. And up to the plate is Will Smith. In the air, out towards right center. Adele moves under it. Puts it away for the out. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Fights it off, you'll see another. On the ground, right side, 4.
You're out.
3, but he beats
No,
it.
he's safe.
Good hustle, and the inning continues. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll get down for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Newman tosses the first.
Out.
That ends the inning. Back here in L.A., on to the 3rd inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Travis d'Arnaud. Snell back to work. The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
You know,
0-1's
these
the count.
Angels definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
That
Ball.
misses. And a count 1 and 2.
1 ball.
Look, it looks like
2
somebody
strikes.
missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And next for the Angels, Taylor Ward. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-1.
Foul ball there. And base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the Angels' leadoff man, Yoan Moncada. Conforto makes the grab, 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Hernandez settles underneath it. Squeezes it. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And that one fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Here's Mookie to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one is absolutely belted. Ranging back. Up against the wall and brings it in. 2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Freddie Freeman. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infield to already hit it.
Newman to first in time, and Hernandez is out. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Back for more of the Freeway Series. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Trout. Trout in his 14th season, 33 years old.
The count.
A former first-round pick back in 2009. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, this can
No
be kind
balls,
of
2
frustrating
strikes.
for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Got him swinging. Here's Joe Adell. Flied to right his first time. Edman in position. Hauls it in, 2 away. So digging in, Jorge Soler. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He'll circle the bases. It's 1-1. And now it's Alec Bohm. And there's the strike.
Ball game is still tied.
0-1.
They can get out of this inning with a tie game. That's back-to-back singles for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
2 outs. And that's
Ball,
outside.
that's out.
2-0. Fastball for a strike. That one misses.
That's inside.
3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel.
Base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. In there. He's safe.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. For me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer.
0-1's the count.
The exit velocity? This time 106.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike
0-2.
2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what.
Got
on
him.
to Freeman. That's out number 3. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. Base hit and a good start to the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
0-1.
Smith swings through it for strike 1. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Feed to second, that's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Michael Conforto will climb in. In the air, left field, down the line. That one gets down for a hit. And it gets by him. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Fouled off. He was late. Fouled off left side. Runner at second, 2 down. That gets by him. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate.
He saved.
Not in time. He scores. It's 3-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting them.
That's a base hit. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark and he scores. The throw to second is offline.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
And fouled off. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that ends the inning. Back for more of the Freeway Series. New inning getting started. Now it's the Angels' leadoff man, Yoan Moncada. Edmonds sprinting for this one. Hops over the wall,
Ground rule double.
and that's an automatic double. Go-ahead run on base. Trey Turner down. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Edmonds makes the catch. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Mike Trout.
What do you got?
Swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the fifth. And that was cut on and missed. And the count even at 1.
1-1.
They tried
That's
to
a
get
ball.
him to chase on a slider down
You got
and
2
away.
balls, 1 strike.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there.
3-2.
Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Man at second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Bats up with it. Tags the runner for 1. And here is Joe Adell. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a foul ball.
Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And that'll do it. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball,
can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. 1 down. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. And that one is in for a strike.
good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And that one handled. Fired to second.
That's an out.
What a double play that was. Inning over. Back for more of the Freeway Series. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the DH, Jorge Soler. And a foul ball. Freeman makes the grab, one away. Alec Boehm digs in now. He's 2 for 2. Hernandez on the move. They got it for out number 2. The batter now, Kevin Newman. Swings and misses. That's strike
0-1's the
I
count.
guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Nice grab. Gathers and throws, and they get
He's
the
out.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here comes Max Muncy. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their
That's
bats
inside.
in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Will Smith, the next to hit. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Adele sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Turner slings to
Got
first
him.
in time. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the center fielder, Tommy Edman.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Muncy on his horse around 3rd. He'll score.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that is that. Back here at Dodger Stadium, Travis d'Arnaud will come up to hit. Snell back to work. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Tap foul at the plate. Got it! So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And next for the Angels, Taylor Ward, 1 for 2. Big swing and a miss.
Man, 91
0-1's the count.
on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Now this is in the air down the line. Hernandez makes the grab for the 2nd out. Here comes Yoan Moncada, 1 for 3. Edman makes the catch, and that'll do it. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That one pushed foul. That one pushed to the left and foul. Cut on and lifted in the air. Adele moves under it. Corrals it. And a quick out, number one. Here's Mookie now. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And first offering is fouled off.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
He's got it, and there's two away. Two down, base is empty. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run.
Out.
Pretty nice play there. We're in the top of the eighth, and here is Trey Turner. And that one fouled off. Strike two.
Threw that fastball right by
No
him,
balls,
slightly
2 strikes.
elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And there's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds.
Turner runs.
Hey!
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Throw, and they got him. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He normally
balls,
does
2 strikes.
damage on that pitch in that location. Just to
Nope,
swing and a miss
ball 1.
there. I don't think you want to throw it again.
1
though.
ball, 2 strikes, the count.
That
3.
one 95 to finish him off. And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Joe Adele. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss, strike one.
That splitty's a
0-1's
pretty
the count.
nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Angels making a move for a pinch hitter. Mickey Moniak trying to get something going for him with 2 away. The 0-2. Look out!
Timeout.
And it
That ball hit him.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Jorge Soler. And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
0-1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself. Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly
3.
Ah, that's strike 3, and the third. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Fly ball down the line. That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now it's Max Muncy. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. They turn things over to the southpaw, Brock Burke.
just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1's the count.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Cut off, throw to second.
He's safe.
It's in there easily.
Back-to-back base hits. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hit.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases all loaded up. And here is Michael Conforto. Golden opportunity right here. Hit on the ground might be 2. There's 1.
He's up.
And a run scores on the double play. And here comes Tommy Edman. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
And he swings through that one.
0-2.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. The run scores from third, and they take a 3-run lead. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate.
He's
Andros
out.
throws to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we go to the 9th, and the batter now, Alex. Boom. Bats up with it. Now one gone in the 9th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
He's 2 outs away. Now it's the second baseman, Kevin Newman. And that one fouled off. Angels making a move for a pinch hitter. C.J. Abrams. 1 out and the base is empty for him. What a stop. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out. So they're down to their final out. Here comes Travis d'Arnaud. Angels making a move for a pinch hitter. Logan O'Hoppe looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
They're down to the final strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters
0-2
don't have
is the
time
count.
to think in between pitches.
This could end it. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that'll do it. 6-3 final score. Dave Robertson.